you know my name? If I saw you in heaven.
You've probably heard it 100 times. Maybe you've sung it at karaoke, half smiling, half crying, not sure which part hurt more. But behind the familiar melody lies something deeper, something quieter. This is the story of tears in heaven, a lullaby for grief, a love letter to someone already gone. Written by Eric Clapton, not just a legend, but a father learning how to live with loss. Before the world heard his sorrow, Clapton had lived a lifetime of chaos. He was a master of the guitar, but behind the music was a man unraveling. Addiction hollowed him out, quietly, slowly, until he almost disappeared. Heroin, alcohol, affairs, fame brought fire, but it burned through him. In 1985, he began to rebuild, clean, sober, and then he became a father.
Connor was the first thing that happened to me in my entire life that really got to my core and told me, time to grow up.
Connor Clapton was born in 1986, a beam of light in a dark world. Eric said, "He gave me a reason to be alive." They spent weekends together, they laughed, they healed. For the first time, Clapton had something, someone pure. Just as his world began to steady, just as the cracks started to mend, tragedy came like a storm without warning.
The following day, I was going to take Connor for lunch, maybe on my own. It was about 11 in the morning. I was getting ready to go up to 57th Street. Then I got a phone call from Laurie, just kind of screaming. She said, "He's dead." I thought, what's she talking about? And she said he fell out the window.
On a quiet morning in New York, Connor, just 4 years old, fell from an open window, 53 stories down. One breath, gone. Clapton arrived at the scene. He didn't speak for days. His world had ended. So he turned to the only place he had left, his guitar. With lyricist Will Jennings, Clapton wrote not just a song, but a farewell, a question, a lullaby to heaven. At first it was meant for a film soundtrack, a background to someone else's sorrow. But for Clapton, it became something else entirely. A private pain shared publicly, a tribute to Connor, a piece of him frozen in melody.
Would you know my name?
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven?
If I saw
The question of every grieving parent. Do you still remember me?
would it be the same?
Would it be the same? Time changes us. But what about those we've lost? I must be strong and carry on. Grief is not gentle. It demands strength you don't think you have.
Beyond the door.
Beyond the door, there's peace, I'm sure. A whisper of faith that love one day might reunite. The world heard his pain and wept with him. Tears in Heaven won 3 Grammys. But more than that, it gave grief a melody. Eric Clapton never stopped loving his son, but he learned to live with the silence. And in that silence, he wrote the song the whole world needed to hear. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? We still don't have the answer, but we ask. We sing, and we remember.